Hello everyone. In this video I am going to discuss about jump statements in PHP. So in the previous video we discussed about looping statements in PHP. So in this video I am going to discuss about jump statements which are used to transfer the control from one point to another point in the program. PHP supports four types of jump statements: continue, break, go to and return. So among these today I am going to discuss about continue, break and go to. Return statement will be discussed when we discuss about functions. So continue statement, which is used to skip the current iterative statements. That is, the continue statement skips some lines of code inside the loop based on some conditions and continues with the next iteration. The continue statement supports for all loops, that is for while, do while, all kind of loops it supports. Syntax, just continue statement. So this is the flow chart. Condition within the loop. The condition statement, if it is true, it skips the current iteration and it continues with the next iteration. So example program, here I am using a for loop, I equal to 1 to 5, just I am printing I values, but before that I am checking some condition. If I be equal to 3, I am using continue statement. So what it does, one by one it prints 1, 2. So once I becomes 3, it skips the current iterative loop statements and it continues with the next iteration. So that's what you are looking at, the output 1, 2. So the third value it skips, 4 and 5 it prints. So again the same example with some bigger values, 1 to 10 I am printing. If I equal to 5 means it skips the current iteration, it skips and the next iteration it follows. So 1, 2, 3, 4, once it becomes 5 it will not print, so next iteration it continues. So one more example, if I less than or equal to 5 I am using continue. So until it becomes 6 it will not, the loop will not print anything. So continue statement, it skips the current iteration. First 1 it skips, 2, 3, 4, 5. So once I have used this equal to, so once it comes 6 it prints. So echo I am giving, it's printing. So one more example for continue, I greater than or equal to 3, then it prints. So first 1 to 5 it should print. First it checks 1, okay, it's less than 3, printing. 2, okay, 3 equal to statement I use. So 3 means it skips. So 1, 2 only it will print. So continue statement is it skips the current iterative looping statements. So next I am going to discuss about break statement. What break statement it does is, break statement is encountered inside a loop. The loop is immediately terminated and the program control resumes the next statement following the loop. That means the current iteration or everything, anything, if you encounter any looping statements, if break is encountered, it skips, it comes out of the loop and the following statements after the loop it will continue. So this is the flow chart of that break statement. If it encounter break statement, directly it will exit the loop. So remaining body of the loop, it will not execute anything. It comes out of the loop. So example, I equal to 1 to 5. So once if I becomes 3, I am just breaking. I am just giving break statement. So it comes out of the looping. So in continue what it does, 3 only it will not print, but 4, 5 it will print. That is continue. Once again it will go to the loop. Current iteration it skips. It means I am using the condition. Here it skips. Then it continues with the following state, another iteration. But break, it comes out of the loop. So this is the statement which I mentioned, a break statement. If I equal to 3, break, else printing. So I want 2 it will print. Then it comes out of the loop. Then echo exited from the loop. That statement only I am printing. So break statement, it comes out of the loop. So one more example for break using while statement. Counter I am using 1 I'm just checking counter less than or equal to 11, so it should print counter value. First time it will print 1, next immediately I'm using break, so it comes out of the loop, so counter equal to 1 only it will print. So the next one is go to statement. That go to can be used to jump another section in the program. The target point is specified by a label, this label followed by a colon, like that it will. So example we'll see. Before that, flow chart. The flow of the program is like that: statement 1, statement 2, statement 3 will execute, but here in between I am using go to statement. So first statement 1, then immediately go to statement I am using, so it skips the statement 2 and comes to statement 3. So the go to statement is not recommended for programming, it's an unconditional statement. So one example with PHP, simply I am printing this break is used to print next line. I am not printing anything here, just to next line. A go to A is second, this is my label, so echo second I am printing. So here actually the program flow will come here like that: first statement, second statement, third statement. First must be print, but here I used go to statements A, so it will print second, so the output only second will be printing. So one more example within looping statements, how we should use go to statement. So 1 to 5 I am just trying to print, but once if I becomes 3, I am using go to some label name, anything like that, ABC I am using here, else it prints I value. So first if once it become 1 to 3, so 1 will printing, 2 also prints. If I equal to 3, I am using the statement go to, so ABC, after the loop immediately echo high is there, that also it skips, but directly it come here ABC echo hello, so 1 to hello will be printing. So within the for loop, how we should use go to statements, but it is not recommended. So that's all about jumping statements in PHP.